Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next.
Let's play ball. Full four. Take your base. 3. He's out.
Digging in, Carlos Mortero. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Left fielder.
Standing in now, Ronald Ochoa. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. In now, Austin Meadows. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side. If you know your guys punching guys out left and right, they're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Arias. And there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Arias onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's stepping up now. Number 37, 9-1-2 due up.
Number 37.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground to short.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Isaac Thorman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Isaac Thorman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something break way off the plate.
And he pops it up. Servon is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Derek Montgomery. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 37.
Into the box now, Kolby Allard. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now batting, Carlos Mortero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
For Philadelphia.
At the plate, Harrison Bader comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded to third. Arias gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Standing in, Ronald Ochoa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward third. Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Gill.
The center fielder, number 8, Chris Gill.
He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Make the turn, find
Dan,
the
you
ball.
can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Cortez.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in, Austin Meadows.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready now, Jason Irwin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit on down the first baseline. Strasburg is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate, Isaac Thorman. He
Leading
flew
up
out in
for
his
the
last
Phillies,
at-bat.
the third baseman, Isaac Duel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Derek Montgomery. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
The batter,
Stepping in now, Kolby Allard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got...
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, number 37. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now. Leading off the inning, Carlos Mortero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in, Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The left fielder, number 9.
Into the box, Ronald Ochoa. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Cortez is right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping into the box, number 37. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner.
Pick up the ball, stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
Base hit. Kingery blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because Nero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball and you get up to warm up.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals on top 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The catcher, number
In now, Jason Irwin, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
High in the air out to center field. Gill is right there. Yeah, that's out number 2.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call in.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Isaac Dorman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Isaac.
First pitch
Dorman.
coming, here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Derek Montgomery, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hops this one up. Arias in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, This has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Keith Farley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Keith Farley.
Fouled off. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Philly down to their last strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.